Today I will show you some magic with shapes. Now, what are some common shapes which you have learnt about? So, you know about rectangle, square, triangle and circle. Now, I will show you some magic with these shapes. So, let's see them one by one. So, this is a square and we have learnt about it earlier. Now, let me show you an object which looks very similar to a square. What exactly is this shape? You will say it's square, right? But let me show you a difference. What if I change the angle? Now, is it still a square? Not really. It's quite thick compared to a square. Square is very flat, but this is very thick compared to a square. So what exactly is it? We will see. Now square was very flat, so he wanted to become thick and strong. So he started doing push-ups. And what exactly happened because of that? Well, square's shape changed. Now square became this shape. So it still looks squarish, but it's much thicker than a square. It looks like many squares have come together to give this shape or this shape. So we have a dice here, just like the one I have in my hand. Now, if you see one face of this, then you will say that it's a square, but it is actually a combination of many squares. So many squares have come together to give this shape. Now, there are many objects in our daily lives which have a shape very similar to this dice. But what exactly is this shape? I mean, definitely it's a dice, but what is the shape of this dice? What do we call this shape? Well, this shape is called a cube. So, when you have many squares coming together to form this shape or this shape, then we call it a cube. Now, where do you see cube commonly in daily life? Well, dice is a very common example of cube shape, but even the sugar cube, the name itself suggests that it has a cube shape. And then even such gift boxes have cube shape. So all these things have cube shape. So all these things resemble a cube. So what do we call this shape? Well, this shape is a cube, and all its different faces which you see are actually square in shape. So many squares come together to give us cube. Now, what exactly is this shape? You have definitely learnt about it. It's a rectangle. Now, what exactly is a rectangle? Well, it may look squarish, but there is a major difference. And the major difference is that one pair of sides is longer than the other pair. So this is what a rectangle is. So let me show you an object which looks very similar to a rectangle. So what would you call this shape? It's a rectangle, right? Because it has one pair of sides which is longer than the other. But if I rotate it a bit, is it still a rectangle? Not really. So it's much thicker than a rectangle. So it may look like a rectangle, but it's not exactly a rectangle. So what did we do? We just converted a rectangle into a different shape altogether. So what exactly is this shape and how did it become like this? Well, let's see. So cube wanted to become taller. So it started doing pull-ups. And once it started doing pull-ups, it started changing. So its shape started changing and it became taller. So cube converted into this shape. Now what exactly is this shape? It looks like a stretched out cube, isn't it? Well, this tiffin box has a very similar shape to a stretched out cube, or even this pencil box. So what exactly is common between this tiffin box and this pencil box? Well, if you look at individual faces, they have a rectangular shape, isn't it? Even from this angle, it has a rectangular shape. Even from this angle, it has a rectangular shape. So this shape is made up of a number of rectangles. And what do we call this shape? So if I say this pencil box has a shape, what shape is it? Well, we call this shape a cuboid. So this pencil box has a cuboidal shape. So you see, you can say that this pencil box resembles a cuboid. So what exactly is a cuboid? Well, it's like a stretched out cube. It's like a number of rectangles have come together to form this shape, which is called cuboid. Now, where do you see things which are very similar to a cuboid? Well, let's see. A pencil box definitely has a cuboidal shape. What about a tiffin box? Well, even in a tiffin box, you will see a number of rectangles coming together to form this shape, which is the tiffin box or a cuboid. And then the shoe box. Even the shoe box has a cuboidal shape. You can see rectangular. Even this face is rectangular. So different rectangles have come together to give you this shape. Even the book which we use has a cuboidal shape. So you see, this is one rectangle, this is another. So many rectangles come together to form a cuboid. So that's another shape which we have learnt about. So what is this shape? Well, it's a circle, isn't it? So what I am holding in front of me right now is a circle. Now if I rotate it a bit, do you still see a circle? Well, this side has almost no thickness at all. So it's not circular all along. Only when you hold it like this, it's a circle. If you see like this, you won't be able to see a circle. So circle wanted to become completely round. So whichever angle you see, you will always find a circle. So what did circle do for that? Well, circle started eating a lot so that it becomes fat and completely round. So once it ate a lot, it actually became a different shape which was completely round. So what do we call this shape? It's not exactly a circle. It's round from all the angles. It's not flat like a circle. It's completely round. So let's see what exactly is this shape. So what do you see in my hand? You will say it's a ball. Definitely it's a ball. But what is the shape? Well, this is the shape which the circle wanted to achieve by eating a lot. It wanted to become completely round. So if I show you the ball like this, you will say it's circular. If I show the ball like this, even then you will say it's circular. And if I show you like this, even then you will say it's circular. So it's completely round. From whichever angle you see, it is always circular. And what exactly is this? Well, a football or even this ball, they have a common shape because they are completely round. And what do we call this shape? Well, we call it a sphere. So a ball or a football resembles a sphere. So what do we call this shape? Well, such a shape is called spherical shape. So this shape is what we call sphere. So what are some common examples of spheres around us? Well, let's see. Football, definitely it has a spherical shape. What about marbles? Even they are completely round, isn't it? Just like this ball. So these are also common examples of spherical shape. What about the earth? Even our earth resembles a sphere. So all these are different examples of spheres which we see all around us in our daily lives. Now that you have learnt about these new shapes, can you tell me, can you identify the cuboid among these? Is this a cuboid? Is this a cuboid? Or is this a cuboid? What do you think? Which one of them resembles a cuboid? Well, let's see. Now this has a square face. So all these are squares. So what exactly is this? It's a cube. So number of squares come together to form a cube. Now what about this one? It's completely round. So from whichever angle you see, it's completely round. So it's basically a sphere. Now let's come to this refrigerator. Now if you see this face, it's actually a rectangle, isn't it? What about this face? Even this is a rectangle. So you see, different rectangles come together to give you this shape, which is a cuboid. So a cuboid basically is a shape which is made up of a number of rectangles. So we have this refrigerator which has a cuboidal shape. So today we have learnt about three very important shapes, which are cuboid, cube and sphere. So whenever you see objects around you, try to identify which one of them has a cuboidal shape, which one of them has a cube shape, which one of them has a cubical shape, and which one of them has a spherical shape.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.